million will go towards security
How long have I got?
upgrades at courts across the state,
Like
bringing the
4
total
minutes.
investment to the program
Cool
up to
bananas.
$68 million. Maroochydore Courthouse will be one of the first to be upgraded, with $5 million to go towards improving safety for victim survivors. The renovation will include the construction of a new safe room with direct access to the courtroom, as well as a security upgrade to the court's entry. It's expected to be complete by mid-2026.
Finally, to the Australian share market. Your Lords has closed down. $1 Australian is buying 65.5 US cents. This is Air News. Golf Australia boss James Sutherland is hoping for fine weather ahead of the Australian
I
Open
actually
at Royal Melbourne.
was going to put Instagram on, but I didn't.
Will headline
Bugger.
the star-studded field, the event which begins on Thursday. Sutherland says he expects the course to prove a good challenge for players.
It's been a tough
There we go.
November, I think twice as much
Fixed.
rain as the average rainfall. So the course itself, it will dry out this week. At the moment, there's a couple of showers, but through the course of the week with this wind, it'll dry up very quickly. And I would have thought by the weekend it would be pretty tough.
Oscar Piastri was speechless after finishing second to Max Verstappen in the Qatar Grand Prix. McLaren's decision not to pit both the Australian and Lando Norris during a safety car, costing Piastri a chance to win the race. He says it'll be a clear plan in the season decided.
Hi, everyone.
Grand Prix.
Just drive like I did this weekend. That's all I can do.
Just getting ourselves organised, waiting for the ads to finish.
I'm gonna do the same thing next weekend, and I'll be a happy man.
Australia has fallen just short in a thrilling three-way finale of the 2025
We got tissues in here, Ellie?
Championship.
Because I'm going to sneeze again.
$1 million prize in
2 or 3 minutes, let's go.
Tom Slingsby's Flying Rouge finished second, edging out New Zealand after a tense final race. And finally, Australia has won silver in both the men's and women's grand finals of the Dubai Rugby Sevens. Australian Independent Radio News.
Dive into the latest news with Oz Arab Media, your premier destination for the latest events, captivating stories, and rich insights from the Arab world and Australia. Stay informed, inspired, and connected. Download the app or tune in to our platforms today. Oz Arab Media, bridging cultures, connecting communities.
Adriano Coluccio Funeral Services is an Australian-owned and operated funeral firm providing dedicated, dignified, versatile and professional funeral services, assisting community members in their time of grief and loss, regardless of ethnicity and religion. Our commitment and compassion is dedicated to setting the highest standard in funeral professionalism and supporting families through what is the most difficult time of their lives. Located in Smithfield and Miranda, servicing all Sydney areas, Adriano Coluccio Funeral Services, always with you. 9604 9604. Station sponsor.
We all know businesses that don't answer their phones sound unprofessional.
Leslie, I've got
and losing
tissues.
customers. Every business
I've got
has a
some.
turnkey receptionist team answering calls for just $1 per day, plus call charges. Stop sending your customers to voicemail and join the hundreds of smart businesses using turnkey receptionists by calling 028069 9111 now and open at our free offer. Turnkey receptionist.
Oh, I got some. I couldn't find any.
Sponsor. HR Images is a team of professional.
Oops. It's a bit low. Oh, thanks. I've been sneezing all afternoon, all day, pretty much. How long was it, 40 seconds. All right. Tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. We're live. Cool.
Right now, you're
Pen.
coming through your speakers.
Get the phone ready.
About how you can be here to hear when a mate, colleague, or loved one needs a chat. Ask, are you okay?
Getting the phone ready.
Let the people you care about
Listen.
know you're here.
10
To
seconds.
really hear them, because a conversation could change your life. Learn more at areyouok.org.au.
Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. We've got Ellie in tonight, and she won't be back until pretty much next year now, won't you, Ellie? Yeah, howdy dowdy. You're going on holidays.
Yeah.
That's where are you going to?
New Zealand.
New Zealand on a Cruise.
No, that was the wrong sound. But that was a train
What
sound.
what was that? What was that supposed to be? It's supposed to be
I
a.
was going to, but then I realised
That's
it's
a
not
train.
I'm on a boat.
Fair
But
enough.
will technically still be used.
That's right. Actually, once you hear, have you been on a boat before? Have you been on a cruise before?
No.
Sorry. When you hear the sound of the horn, you're going to be surprised how loud it is. It's absolutely massively loud.
I've dropped mates off and watched them board and watched the boat come away, so I'm aware of how loud they are.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
I bet
cool.
my sneeze could rival it.
Oh, I think so. Yes. Who else thinks that Miss Ellie's sneeze will be able to rival the horn on a big cruise liner? I second that, actually, Ellie. So welcome to the show, guys. Thanks to young John from the Smorgasbord. We just had a little chat with him. And he actually got our name right. Thanks for that, John. That's fantastic. But welcome to the show, guys. We're here every Monday night. Well, I'll be here next week. I'm not sure who's going to be my co-host next week, but we'll find somebody, I'm sure of it. Might have to call in the Abandoned and Haunted team again. Ellie, I think I might have to touch base with them again. Can you do me a favor and come and tighten up this mic for me? Because for some reason, I just can never do it on this angle. Thank you. But yes, welcome to the show. Tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. We're here every Monday night from 8 till 10. Well, next week I will be, and then Ellie will be here for probably, I don't know, which week we'll be coming back, Ellie, from the holidays.
I'm away for the next 2 weeks, and I got something on the 22nd.
That's right.
Christmas week. So
Yeah, there you go.
probably the week after, or a couple of weeks after that.
Couple weeks. Yeah.
I'm down for anything.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear. We'll keep going. So we're here tonight when we've got a few people on the line, on the live. I meant to say Michelle Coburn, Jessie Chavaz, a few more people. Glenys Lacey, good evening. Karen Riley, good evening. These ladies are here with me forever and ever. Rebecca Price, good evening. Gail Fry, Tina Boetz from Canby in Oregon. Thanks for joining us. We've got, who else is there? They're all having a conversation here. John from Abandoned and Haunted. Did you hear that, John from Abandoned and Haunted? Are you guys free next Monday night? I can do the panel and you guys can have a chatty poo on the lines here as well. I'll have to get Ellie to give me a refresher on the panel. I mean, I've done it thousands of times, but just to give me a little bit of a refresher. Yes, and Glenys Lacey says it's cold tonight. Literally, it's been, up around the 32s for all the people around the world. It's been around the 32 degrees for us plus. And then today, even one of my friends from down in the country, she said, Lesley, it's only 13 degrees there in the country today. I said, wow. And it's about 18 for us here. Glenys Lacey says, it's cold tonight. Yes, it is. It surely is. We've also got Kylie Patterson here. Thanks for joining us. We've got Keely Rhodes as well as Jill Polglaze. Good evening. I'm having a function next week on, is it next week? No, not next week. The week after, the Thursday, the 18th.
I hope it's not next week.
No, because you're away. Thursday, the 18th, me and Ellie are having a Christmas party at the Hudson Hotel. If you'd like to join us, then you need to come over to the main page on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and come in and click you're going, and then let me know. Send me a messenger message so that I can put your name down. We've already got quite a few people. I've booked a big table, and you're all welcome. So Charles Hay, good evening, my dear friend. We've also got here Jessica Hudson, good evening. Rebecca Price, yes, I've said your name. Wendy Moose Martin, good evening. Psychic Lesley, Ellie and all, she says. We've got Diane Christini Williams is watching. Yes, for sure. I bet we hear Ellie sneeze from New Zealand, Jill Polgley said. I'm not doubting that.
I'll make sure to sniff some pepper.
Oh, geez, Ellie. We've got Amanda Nottle. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. If you get seasick, not that you will, but a Band-Aid over your belly button. I didn't believe it, but but guess it worked for me when I went to Fiji. That's what Glenys Lacey said. I did not know that. So apparently you can actually, I had these little wristband things where you could actually put this little sensor thing on like a trigger point there. And I had these two things that didn't stop me from throwing my heart up on the way back. That's for sure.
I just consume a god-awful amount of ginger.
Yeah, well, I had, because I can't have gluten, I had Travel Calm after Travel Calm, and it wasn't until we're coming back into Australia that, oh my gosh, was I crook. I was very, very unwell with seasickness.
See, I learned a couple of years ago that ginger tablets, because up in Queensland,
Yeah.
they give me ginger tablets. Now I've just got like a
Oh,
nice-
box full. Yeah, well, good luck with that one, Ellie. Feedback from past reading, Jessica Hudson. I had a baby girl yesterday. Remember, you wrote it on a post-it. Yes. Oh, wow. Well done. Congratulations. Ah, that's beautiful. Send us a photo. How beautiful. Thank you, Jessie. Look at her. And she's already on here. She had a baby girl yesterday and she's already on the show. Well done, Jessica. You're amazing. Well done. That's really cool. Really sweet. So what date was that yesterday? That was the 30th of November. How cute. Really, really cute. And who else have we got here? Chelsea Waltz. Hi, John and Leslie. Or John, this is Ellie here tonight. Sharon Jordan, good evening. Happy Monday, she says. We've got Teresa Lau. She said, good evening, Leslie, and everyone. Can't believe we are in December. Oh, tell me about it. You know, this is unbelievable. I put the Christmas tree up, as you all seen, with my dear darling Michelle and David. Well, David was absolutely pooped from doing the plumbing. No, I mean the gutter. And we had me and Michelle were just there just doing, well, I actually kind of, you know, did a ball pass over to Michelle to finish the Christmas tree, because that's the worst part, is putting all the balls on the tree, I tell you. But I went around the house and did everything else. But thanks for that. I appreciate that. We've got Karen Riley from Albury in New South Wales. She's been with me for such a long time as well. Jocelyn Stevens, good evening. Jocelyn, spell my name right. It's Lesley. She says, what do you see ahead for me, please? Thank you and kindly. I'll just write down your name. Oh, I got the anxiety around you for a start. I feel like everything is just choked up around my neck. And I have been sneezing like anything. I don't know if this is you right now, but I feel really congested in the eyes and around the head, like I've got a cold. I actually thought I had a cold this morning, but it's not. Thank God. I also get 16 around you, 7 in the month of July. I also get 14 around you, 5 in the month of May. So you've got a couple of numbers there that are significant. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials there. I also get 12. So December. They're also showing me signs of, wow. This is going to sound really bizarre, and I don't know what it means. I just heard signs of initiation, whatever that means for you. I don't know what that means, but initiation of something in the family. Maybe you need to start something to get to where you want to be. I'm not sure. If I had more time, I'd be able to work it out. But number 12 as well. So 1 and 3. So 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March. So you've got 12 December, 3 March. You've got 16, 7 July, as well as 14, 5 or May. So whatever those dates mean, if we had more time, we could sort them out. But I feel like there's issues with the lower left side of the back. Left side and the lower part of the back, so like the lower just above the hip area. Something's not right there. Has someone around you had issues with their arm as well going to sleep, you know, like pins and needles and things like that? Like you've got to actually shake it to get the hand or the blood flow correct, like to get it correctly moving around again. So I'm just going to write here, blood flow, right hand, and pins and needles. And you want to know what's going on ahead, or I just think I'm just hearing for you, zip it up. Just keep everything quiet. You need to keep quiet. Some things are going on around you, but don't say nothing yet. All the truth's going to come out. Whatever's going on around you, the truth will be told, I'm hearing. Truth will be told and sold. /sold, whatever that means. Don't understand it. Maybe you will get it, Jocelyn, but I'll leave that there. Thank you. And if you've got a validation, type in capitals validation in the live chat here, and then Miss Ellie will pick it up and she will read it out. We've also got here, so Wendy Merce Martin says, Ellie Grace, so we will miss you, little Ellie. Little Ellie's taller than me, guys. Yeah, she says she's doing a little love heart, you know, with her hands. Yes, Jessica Hudson Hotel, yes. Not your hotel, Jessica, but a hotel. Well, might be your hotel, who knows? It's very cute, very, very touche. Chelsea Walls, good evening. Send me your question, guys, to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on the main page on Facebook. We're streaming live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page, and what else is there? Twitter, not Twitter. I was trying to get Instagram on, but Instagram had a little bit of a pickle at tonight. So I'm going to have to do something else with Instagram because the streaming is a little bit trickier than all my other channels. So otherwise I would have been streaming off that one tonight as well. It's the only problem is I need to have another iPad and my iPhone and my computer to run it all. So it's very technical what I have to do to get all these channels up and running. So we've got Jody Lee Johnston Resnick. Green apples or ginger help with seasickness as well there. Ellie, there you go. Did you know that one?
Yep.
You knew that one. Okay, great. So your whole luggage is going to be full of ginger and and green apples.
I get 22 kilos. So I'm allowed to take fruit, but at least 4 or 5 of those kilos will be ginger.
Yeah,
Ginger.
yeah,
I spent
exactly.
4 days at sea on the way there.
Oh, I know. When I went on it was the Ovation of the Sea with the Royal Caribbean, the super cruiser. It has the only reason why I went on that one was because when we booked the boat, we found out that there's stabilizers on the boat. So these big, massive steel arms come out when it's rough waters and it stabilizes the boat. I went, oh, this is perfect for me. Still didn't work for me though. Yeah, it was pretty bad for me on the way back. I'm so lucky I didn't end up in hospital from the seasickness. It was that bad. And I actually went deep sea fishing too, and the same thing happened to me. Do you know how wobbly my head was? I could not focus on anything. It was that bad out deep sea. In a little dinky boat like this, just going like this the whole time. It was so bad.
I've been on a little dinky boat like that. That's just the waves are just coming over and the top of the boat, and it's just
no, it wasn't like that for me. It was just really, really rough.
It's like, why did we go out on this boat when the waves are taller?
I know. I don't know how people do it. I'm terrified of the water. Absolutely terrified.
So I wasn't complaining.
No, well, it was when I was on that little dinky boat doing the deep sea fishing. Everybody else was up the front of the boat catching fish, and I was down the back. And I had some other bloke about from here to you away there, and he was like him vomiting and then me vomiting. It was like a tag team. It was like a relay. Honestly, it was terrible. I'd get up looking at him with my eyes rolling around in my head, and then next minute he would get up and he's like wide his mouth, and I'm going, oh no! As soon as I saw him, I'd be off. Oh, it was pretty bad. I know it sounds funny now, but trust me, at the time, if you get seasick, oh, it's the worst feeling ever. I couldn't wait to get back to the land. Honestly, I don't know how I would have survived a few days at sea. There's just no way. They would have had to helicopter me off. So Rose Charles says, I would love a reading if you feel drawn. Thank you so much. Hope everyone is well. Rose Childs. So when I was sitting here a little bit earlier and I just finished the other reading there, Rose, for Jocelyn, I had my left side of my neck was really, really stiff. Have you actually slept the wrong way or you can't move with your neck? And like neck into shoulders, pretty much more into the left side neck and shoulder. I can't even write shoulder. I was going to write back. Broken neck or had issues with the neck. It's like someone's had either their neck fused or should have their neck fused or something like that because it's very weak. It's like really wobbly. You know, like when you see the little little ball, the head on those little toys and they wobble around with the spring on it. That's what I'm feeling around you with that. That's how it's weakness in the area. I'm also getting 18 around you, 9 in September as well. So birthdays, anniversaries, memorials there. I'm also feeling there's pain in your left arm or someone around the left arm side as well. So this is going from, oh, it's really hard to turn. So from neck, left side neck, shoulder, and into the arm. And I don't see the arm being able to move up. It's actually painful for me to lift my arm up. So definitely shoulder issues here as well. Like a rotator cuff or AC, definitely something not right there, or maybe even frozen shoulder. If this is not corrected around whoever this is definitely female. If this is not used, definitely female. Shoulder weakness. And if this is not corrected, consider having, and I don't mean this in any other way, but to make sure you look after yourself or whoever it is, this female around you, that's really strong energy, very high frequency energy. look out for the frozen shoulder, because this shoulder needs strength. If you don't have strength in your joints, especially around the shoulders, you will end up with frozen shoulders. I have seen this as a personal trainer for many years. I have seen this so many times, you know. So John from Abandon Horton, he goes, I've got a recording of Ellie sneezing from 100 meters away and it's still loud. I think we need to play that. I think we should have played that last week when they were here. I think you need to bring that one in. We need to have some memories of Ellie when she's not here, because I'm going to miss her. And so, yeah, we need to have some memories there, John. So get some memories for us, please.
I'll get your cardboard cut out.
Okay. Yeah, we need to do that. So Kylie Patterson, she says, I chew on crystallized ginger and have ice cold water, but standing up on deck is best so you can keep your eyes on the horizon. I lived on a boat for 3 months. Oh, there's no way I could live on a boat for 3 months. But you know what? That's what everyone said to do. Oh, stay on the back of the boat and look at the horizon. Oh, I could not get that horizon to balance. I'm telling you, there is absolutely no way that horizon was going to balance for me. Tina Boet says, my life has gone in so many directions lately. Please may I get an insight on my mum's length of time with me in life. Thank you. Well, as a professional medium, Lovey, and any medium should never say that to you. Ever, ever, ever. We never say that as a professional there, Lovey. There's no way I'm going to sit here and tell anybody that, you know. So, and I'm sorry for this as well. I also get the number 28 around you. 2 and 8 is 10, and also October. So you got 1 and January as well. So January is definitely going to be birthdays, anniversaries, memorials there. Significant month for you in January, Lovey. And it's not just because it's New Year or it's anything like that. It's just a significant month. I'm also getting number 18 for you as well, September. 18, 9 or September. And I feel the sorrow in your heart and your soul, and I feel like this has been going on for some time with Mum. Mum is, and they're just saying to me it's been stretched out. Mum's health. Stretched out, definitely been stretched out. As much as you're devastated for this as well. Bless you. As much as you're devastated. How many sneezes have you had today, Ellie?
10.
10, yeah, it's about me too. It's this weather. As much as her health has been stretched out, Tina, I do feel like there's some form of connection with you being the number one person, if that makes sense to you. I feel like there wasn't much before or the other way around right now. It's like two worlds. I'm seeing two worlds. Yeah, lots of opportunities coming up for you around June/July next year. Opportunities. And I'll leave that there, Lovey. And all the best for Christmas. What else have we got here? Send your questions over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're here every Monday night. Most of the time, Miss Ellie's away for 3 weeks, and we'll be back with Miss Ellie in the future. But you keep an eye on the page. So you won't have Wi-Fi on that boat, will you?
I'll have have data. So
Yeah.
once
you're out at sea.
Once we hit New Zealand, I'll have data.
Yeah, cool. Well, send us a little photo and we'll post it up on the page there, Ellie. We'll say, look at Ellie in New Zealand with the boat behind you or something, you know. So is there any validations there?
Yes.
Okay, over to you.
So Jocelyn Stevens said, spot on, Leslie. I got sinus, which is very annoying. Lower back sore due to the work I do as a carer. My brother's birthday is on the 12th of December. I will come back with more
there you go.
once it happens. Thank you so much.
12th of December. There we go. There's the December. How did I get that? So the 12th and December. Can't get any closer than that, guys. It's exactly 12 December. And hopefully she'll be able to validate the other ones when they come up as well. It's always the way. Every time I do readings on here, I always get people that come up and say, oh, remember when you said this and remember when you said that? I go, well, not really, because I've done about 35,000 readings, literally 35,000 readings over all these years. And I can't remember everything. I wish I could, but I can't. Jessie Chavez, she says, thank you for helping so many with your beautiful gifts. I'm in Grand Junction, Colorado. I'm really hoping Spirit has a message for me from loved ones, or you get a reading for me. Is everything going to be okay for me and my wife and kids? We got evicted and are not sure where we are going. Please and thank you. Oh, darling. That's terrible. Look, don't start me, Jessie. Some people, how do they do this just before Christmas? I know it's tough out there for everybody, but, where's the humanity gone? I just don't get it these days. Honestly, I don't get it. But anyway, I get 18 for you as well, 9 in September. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials there. And as much as things feel like hell on earth, Jessie, hold the fort. That's what I'm hearing. Just seriously hold the fort. And you haven't got anything. You need to have communication. Number one thing for you and your family is communication. And I feel the anxiety is high for everybody and everybody's worried. But when you have times like this, and I know this is going to sound really, really left field for you, the Secret full movie is a must for you to watch. I even need to go back and watch it myself when times are upside down for myself. I mean, I'm not the most perfect person in the world for anything, and nor is you, or nor is anybody else. But when it comes to times of toughness, I like to refer people back to watch the Secret full movie on YouTube, because that show or that documentary sets the world up for having peace and knowing that there is something to look forward to. Okay, so when you want something, you don't think of all the things that you don't want. You don't think of all the things that you don't need, which I have to sort of train myself. And I've done that for many, many years, and I've kind of accomplished it over the years. But you have to make sure that you always have something. I'll get a sneeze. Putting that on earlier. Oh, I'm going to sneeze.
Alive 90.5.
Oh, I can't help it. My God, this sneezing is killing me. Oh, I'll have to come back to it. This place has got so much dust in it as well. Oh, my God. I'm going to have to buy a new tissue box for this place, Ellie, because last week wasn't any better. Sorry about that, Jessie. I'm pulling myself together. I will finish that reading when we come back. I was just literally brewing up a sneeze. My eyes were going really watery, and I was just about to sneeze on the air. And I didn't want to do that and frighten Ellie, because I'm considerate, Ellie. She's pretending to sneeze over there. You can't see her, but she's doing that. Oh, you're a funny girl. And I'm going to sneeze again. I can feel it brewing. Oh, I've got to get rid of this. What's wrong with me?
The Nine Positivo podcast was featured in the top 25% globally.
That's not to be sneezing for once.
Tuning in from different countries. Make sure to check out
Oh.
on YouTube or wherever
Oh,
you listen
my
to
God.
podcasts. Station sponsor.
Are you considering
Oh.
property services agencies here?
I'm beating you.
Hey,
I'm beating you.
I'm up to 10.
Oh, I'm over this. This is all I've been doing all day. I'm going to have another one. Oh. I've got to laugh, because if I don't laugh, I'm going to cry.
Photos and listings on major sites as your property deserves the best. Be trouble-free and contact them today. propertyservicesagency.com.au. Station sponsor.
30 seconds.
Finding it hard to get around.
I'm trying to do the last one before I go back on air. Pineapple.
Look up and say pineapple.
Pineapple. I feel like an idiot, Ellie. Look at my eyes, they're all bloody watering. This is your fault. I'm doing what you do. I wish Spirit would buzz off.
I just don't get the watery eyes.
Oh my God, because I'm trying to stop it. How am I going to do this reading now? Come on, pull yourself together.
nominated sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. I think I'm taking over Ellie's sneezing attack. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, look, I will remember you no matter what there, Miss Ellie, because I'll miss you so much. So we were up to Jesse Chavez, and I was doing a reading for him. Hold the fort was what I said. Communication, anxiety, a lot of anxiety around you guys, and it's understandable. However, I do believe that the communication is going to get you through, okay? Here we go again. I need you to watch... Oh my gosh, it's terrible. I need you to watch the Secret Full movie. How did the professionals do this when they have to sneeze, Ellie? I don't know if it's the aircon blowing all the dust at me and you're not copying it tonight, but no, because then I'll get hot because I'm really hot. And that's spirit for you. But yes, hold the fort there, lovey. Just get through Christmas. I do see January and February being much better for you. Not that I can see my writing because I've got the sneezies, but I do see January, February being much better for you and the family. There's lots of smiles on the kids' faces. So all you got to do is just make people laugh, and then things will start to settle down. I heard that the other day, actually. It was really quite good what I saw. Is that if you ever want to win something over, it was a billionaire that had been from zero to hero. And he built himself up from being absolutely having no money at all, living in a car on the street and or homeless pretty much all the way up to being a billionaire. And when he got interviewed, he said the most important thing was to make people laugh, and that's what got him through everything. So if you can do that, guys, and it kind of like breaks the ice. We used to say break the state. So if someone's upset, even like with my daughter when she was little, if she, and I'm going to do that to her when she comes around, I'll see her again. I've forgotten about it. Actually, I'm going to do it to her. We used to have Nerf guns. We got big Nerf guns at home. We used to have Nerf gun fights. I couldn't even go to the toilet without her shooting me on the toilet. And then she used to aim for the eyes, of course. And then we used to have a sock fight. So the sock fight was the best. Because if she was ever upset from school or anything like that, we'd always have this sock fight and I'd always break the state. So she'd always be happy, which was great. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie?
Yes.
Over to you. I thought you had one.
So Rose Child said, "Thank you, Leslie. I've been sleeping funny the past few months. When I switch sides in the middle of the night, I can hear my neck crack. I had a frozen shoulder over a month ago, and I have been fine since. I do Pilates and yoga often, but I'll keep an eye out, maybe increase light stretching. Have a wonderful period." Yeah,
no. You don't need to just keep doing stretching there, Rose. I'm a personal trainer of about 36 years. You need to do strength, lovey, on those shoulders. 100% go to a sports physio and do the strength on the shoulders. Just get a program from him so you can do that. Stretching is not going to do anything. It's just going to stretch. That's it. It's good, but it's not good enough for what you need. If you've got a frozen shoulder, you need strength there because the shoulder is in desperation of that strength to hold it together. And we've got Jody Lee Resnick. She said, "Hi, Jody. I think this was the lady that I sat with at down at near the fish shop there when I was having something to eat a while ago. Is this you? When are you going to do a forum again?" Yes, it's you. Definitely 100% it's you. Well, I was actually going to do one in December, but things have got a little bit busy. So I might end up doing one just after Christmas. What do you think, Jody? You let me know. Where do you think I should have it as well? I've actually got a venue. I might actually even ask them. How about that? And what a great catch up the other month at the shops. There you go. It is her. 100%. That was really cool. I enjoyed that too. I was just sitting there minding my own business, having something to eat. And I thought, I'll quickly grab some salmon on the way home, And I thought, I'm going to eat it here because I was so hungry after work. And then this lady walks past and it was Jody. And I went, oh my gosh. And she used to come to all my platform shows too, which was really cool. Gail Fry said, I hope I could please get a reading because of a current situation and what's to happen. Guidance or a message from a loved one would boost my overall morale. So yes, Gail. Is that air on? I'm absolutely roasting now. That's what spirit does. It's freezing outside and come in here and I start to become a rotisserie. So I watched this thing on social media, and you're reminding me of this, Gail. And it was all about, if things are not working out and there's no zero communication with things, I highly, highly recommend if there's no communication at all and there's no turning back for the communication to restart again, it's time for changes for you. Like the 555 definitely coming up for you, lovey. And I also do get the 5 or the May. So what is the 5 for you? Are you seeing 555 or 5:55 p.m. or whatever? Because that's a sign to say that you are on the road to massive changes. Definitely changes coming up. And sometimes we can fight and fight and fight. I did some readings on Psychic TV a few weeks ago, and of course the lady that I was speaking to, she's been in a divorce situation for many, many, many years, like 8 to 10 years, something like that. It was something crazy. And sure as ever, when does it stop? That's what I asked. Like, when do you give up, or what do? You fight to the death? When does it? You've just got to realize picking the cards is the right way to do things. Like you got to pick the right card. And my auntie said to me once when I was really young, she said, "Les, life is like a deck of cards. You just got to know which card to choose first, and which card to to keep, and which card to give back." And that was pretty much it. So, yes. Yes, 100%. Glennis Lacey's just saying you get sea legs when you're out on the ocean, and you walk like a drunk when you get back on land. Well, that was definitely me. I could even getting in the car, my head was still wobbling when I had that seasickness. Oh, it was so bad. So I cruise all the time. Just don't watch the line on the horizon. Okay. So Jody Lee Resnick said that. That's interesting, because everybody tells you to watch the line on the horizon, which will probably make me worse. What do you think, Ellie?
You've got a guinea pig for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, so let's see how you feel, Miss Ellie. Do you usually get? Did you say you usually get seasickness?
Depends. Sort of like Gold Coast, not Gold Coast. Barrier Reef, I got sick a couple years ago on the way back. I had to sleep to stop myself.
Was it rough? Was it rough waters?
No.
Oh wow!
Well, you got a guinea pig for the next 2 weeks. Wow!
Yeah. Let's see how Ellie goes. That's your test of time, all right?
Yay!
Oh gosh, I'm a little bit behind here. I can see. Oops. Ellie always goes like this when I'm a little bit behind, but I know that means it's like this much behind. So never mind. Beauty, hi. Alicia Garcia, is she early today, or am I just on time? You're just on time. We're here. Thanks for joining us. Who else have we got? I can't stop my nose from running. Trish Tipru. Good day. It's Trish from South Africa. Is there any messages from my late husband? Okay. What have we got here? Trish Tipru. Oh, geez. I just heard the sorrow still runs deep. Deep, like extremely deep sorrow, to the point where you still cry. I still see the tears. Is there a photo that you have that you look at night before you go to bed? Because I can see it right in front of you. You're lying on your side and the photo is right there. He's just showing me that. Is this partner of yours, your husband? Is he olive skin? Or who's that around you with olive skin? And this guy's quite tall. I'm also getting dark eyes, dark hair as well. I'm just trying to write this down. I'm also getting number 17 around you, 8 in the month of August as well. I also had 16, 7 in July. So I feel like this was a transition from between 16 and the July and the August month. So July into August. I'm also getting number 2 around you, so February. Definitely February next year, things are going to shift gears for you, okay? 555 for you as well. Definitely changing gears, definitely moving on, big opportunities coming up. And is there property issues here, or you're changing, or what's with the property? Because I see the house and I see the property, and like the slamming of the front door. Just gone, done. And like the slam of the front door. Was there an argument? I'm not talking about your husband, but Was there an argument, or was there some form of disruption to the where that door is or where that energy was? It's just some sort of disruption there. Yeah, something very negative there. Do you also see things? Do you also get the same feeling? Like, do you sense things yourself? Because I see the shadows running on my right, and then I see you facing the left. A shimmy of white mist behind you. It's always the same theme that tells me that you are similar to me. It's like you've got the knowing. And this is you've had this since you're a little girl. It's like you don't want to admit it though. They're saying she doesn't acknowledge it. She doesn't recognize. She doesn't want to know it. But you're definitely got some gift there as well. I also see a young female around you as well. I feel like that your partner's more worried about this young female or whoever that young girl is around you, or some daughter or niece or someone around you. Who's that around you? And I'll leave that there. Oh, gosh, I can't stop this nose, Miss Ellie. Oh my gosh. Thank you. What else have we got here? So if you've got a question, post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're here every Monday night from 8 till 10, and we have Ellie going on holiday, so I'll be here next week, and I'm going to see if the Abandoned and Haunted team might be able to come in next week. John, is he there? Has he responded yet? Okay, he's chickening out. Oh dear. Leslie Chambers, good evening. Yes, Jodie Resnick, I've got to sort that out actually. What is it now? So we've got pretty much 2 weeks to go. Rose Child's validation. Did we do that one from her? Rose Child's?
Yeah.
Yes, I see that. Yeah, that's cool. Post up your questions to the main page, guys. If you've got a validation, type in capitals validation, then Miss Ellie will pick it up on her end there. Leslie Strudwick. There's a lot of Leslies on here tonight. Hello, Leslie. She said, would love to know if you see anything for me. Been a hard time and struggling a lot. Oh dear. See, when we have see, even Ellie's struggling with this sneezy poo stuff. So we've got Leslie Strudwick here. She says, been a hard time and struggling a lot. Lovey, that's not going to change because you keep saying it's been a hard time and struggling a lot. You need to stop saying that. 1000% from this point forward, no more, not even a whisper of it, not even a thought of it that you're having a hard time and you're struggling. Not one thing. Okay, that's so important. The Secret Full movie will change your mind on that too. You need to watch that on YouTube. I've said it twice tonight. People, if they haven't already seen it, they need to go watch it. It's just amazing. And I do get the anxiety around you as well. So the 16, they keep throwing the 16. I just saw it twice, hit me straight away twice, 7 and July. But I feel like this is more around the 16th or 16. I heard sweet 16 as well. What's that mean to you? It doesn't mean anything to me, of course, but I'm also seeing a shopping trolley. Has someone been trying to, or like I see the shopping center and shopping trolley, and I see someone being pulled up there. Has someone been pulled up by security or anything like that for stealing? Or just be careful then. If you've got a shopping trolley or you've been shopping, I see someone's hand in this trolley taking stuff out. So if you've already paid for it, and don't turn your back on your shopping trolley between now and Christmas. Honestly, don't turn your back. Because I see young male in their desperate times for this kid, and he's got his hand in the trolley, 100%. It's like you've just grabbed the hand and said, "Don't do that." It's like you're aware. Does that make sense to you? Just be careful with that. I'm also getting 14 around you, 5 in the month of May as well. There's lots of hard times for people right now there, Leslie. And, as much as we wish for all the goodness in the world, sometimes we can't help everybody. And that's what I feel for you. Definitely the 555 coming up for you in February also. Definitely 5. And they're also showing me an awning on a house or awning on a property. I'm trying to write this as neat as I can, but I've scribbled everywhere. I don't know what that means, but we'll leave it there, and we will go on to the next one. If you've got a question, then post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Keely Road said, "Oh, Lesley, we are a couple of hours away from you, so many fires burning around us." Oh, wow. The air quality is no good. It has us all sneezing and sniffles. Well, that's really bizarre how you say that, Keely, because yesterday morning when I opened up the house, I've got upstairs, downstairs, I smelt all this smoke. And I thought that's probably why. And I have my door on my balcony open all night to keep the nice, fresh, cool air coming through. But, when you're asleep, you can't smell any smoke anyway. But that's probably why I can't stop sneezing. That makes a lot of sense now, Keely. That's really bad. Are they back burning up there early? Do you know?
No, there's
It's just
whole bunch of fires.
a whole bunch of fires, right? Far out. Never mind. Right, who else have we got here? If you've got a question, then post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And I've put up some validations as well. I put up the event for not next Thursday, the Thursday after, the 18th. You need an antihistamine. Yes, I know. I don't take anything. I just need good quality air. When I went down to the farmer's house down at Henty, I went down to see my friends down there with one of my other friends. I didn't hardly sneeze at all, not once. It was great. And you know what was down there mainly? Up here, there's hardly any birds. Down there was birds everywhere. There was bugs everywhere, flies everywhere. And up here, we don't see it anymore because of all the 5Gs. Hi, Lesley. I would love to get a reading. Been having some tests done and off for another tomorrow, but very nervous. Same scenario for you there, lovey. Don't think about all the worst things there, Jody. Jody. I think Jody's been to quite a few of my previous. How many would you have been to previous platform shows? So Jody, yeah. Look, I know you're worried about tomorrow, but I feel like there's going to be smiles. It's up to you. Nutrition is paramount for everybody. I can't stress it enough. We need to, when I was teaching this stuff, anatomy and physiology, we need to start reading labels. We need to start looking at everything. If it's not organic, you don't go and put sand in your car for fuel. Why would you go and put rubbish into your system for yourself? Don't feed yourself sugar. Don't feed yourself any artificial colors and flavors. Look out for everything on the back of it, on the back of the product. And pretty much I go down to, and you're in the area there, Jody, too. So I go down to the farmers, the organic farmers, and buy all my organic food, or my veggies, which I'll do that tomorrow on my way back from Goulburn. I'm in Goulburn tomorrow. And I do that pretty much once a fortnight and just cook up a massive big dish of, a few dishes of vegetables and things like that. And I have that, I freeze it and I have it for, 1 to 2 weeks, depends on what I'm doing, and it lasts me forever. But yeah, 100% nutrition is paramount for you. And I do see the bloodstream. I see the bloodstream here. Definitely the bloods are not clear. Have you done a parasite cleanse as well? And that is essential for every human being on earth, literally. Yes, she said, yes, it's me. That was her that had lunch with me that day. Yes, parasite cleanse. If things aren't working out, guys, in the olden days when we used to teach this stuff, or not in the olden days for me, but in the olden days, going back to the education of books for doctors and stuff like that, they used to, like in the 1910s, 1920s and all that stuff, doctors never were allowed to prescribe anything until everybody had a parasite cleanse first. Did you know that? There you go. So anything with people's mindset, with anxiousness, with depression, with skin conditions, with having swelling in the stomach, lots of things, cancer, all that stuff, they would never diagnose anything unless they had a full proper parasite cleanse, detox and everything. So, which was pretty cool. But functional medicine doctor there for you too also, Jody. If you need help, just send me a private message, because I know you're in the area and I can send you to some that I know that I used to send my clients to as well. There we go. So if you've got a question, post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So over to you then, Miss Ellie. That looks like a long Tina Bowetz.
Yep. So Tina said, "Thank you. My mum's had pneumonia since April. Oxygen was below 80 and had a trach feeding tube. ICU for a total of 7 months I think she means months total of 7 months.
Wow.
Out of her appointment, she was released back home for November and then used her life alert to be taken back to another hospital. She loves her beer."
Oh, bless her. If she's got one thing that she can just, do before anything is have a beer, good on her. Good luck to her. Yes, and all the best. I have cut all cords with my... Hi, Leslie. Jacqueline Antrobus says, "I've cut all cords with all my family except my brother. I don't hear from my mother anymore, and I am more at peace. I have had my dad around me a lot lately in spirit. He's guiding me." Well, Lovey, sometimes we can't pick our family. We can only pick our friends. But clearly you have done something that's drawn peace for you. And if it feels right, then it is right. That's all I want to say. And I was only talking to some beautiful people tonight on the phone on their way back from Queensland. And we were talking about family and stuff like that and etc. And if people knew, like once you read a book, if I ever get time to finish my book, if people was to read my book, I think they'd be horrified or surprised with my past life, with my previous whatever, and that with family you don't have to, just because they're family doesn't mean anything. It's fantastic if they're good and they're behaving themselves and they're accountable for their bad behavior and whatever else, and but sometimes they're just not good for us. And we need to move on, Lovey. And if that feels right for you, then that's right for you. And if your dad's around you in spirit and he's guiding you, then that must be the right thing for you. If it feels right and your soul's happy, I highly recommend doing what you need to do to make yourself happy. There's no point trying to please everybody. There's no point trying to bend over backwards and breaking your back to do things that are never going to be, appreciated, or never going to be, bless you, never going to be sorted out, and it's their loss. Just move on. I never look back at my past. I never look back at anything. I never talk about it, and if I talk about it, feel very privileged. But that's how I feel like with you there, Lovey. You've been on here for a long time with us, and we're all here to support you anyway, so you've got a good family here anyway. It's a shame that we all can't get together, all us people that have been on here for 3+ years, and to all catch up. And that's what I thought, I might as well just do a Christmas party and have a dinner with everybody and have something pleasant and, something really nice. If people can make it, they make it. If they can't, they can't. Shelley, good evening. Okay. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie?
No.
And bless you, by the way. Jacqueline Antrobus, she said, "I have my twin daughters coming to visit me for the festive period. I haven't seen them for a few years, so I am looking forward to spending time with them." 100%. It's going to be beautiful, and you just need to smile and be happy and make them laugh. And like I said, when people make other people laugh, it's such a good feeling, because they feel comfortable with you, they trust you, they feel amazing with you. And as long as your souls and you are all genuine about how you are, and you're not fake with people and stuff like that, guys, the other person will sense that. The other person will always know in their soul what's right or wrong. So when you meet people sometimes and they're really, really fake, and they go, "Oh, hi, how are you?" I'm thinking, "Oh my God, it's painful." So I don't mix well with that. I just go, "Oh, okay, I'll stay away from that." I'll give you an example. Me and one of my friends went to this function in the city a few weeks ago, and this lady came up talking to us. I never met her before, and she came up talking to us. We were in a group, and all of a sudden she started talking about all this past life and all this weird stuff. It was so out there. I couldn't keep up, and I looked at my friend and I looked back at this lady and I said, "Are you alive, or were you dead then? Like, what's the story? I don't understand." I just couldn't understand what she was talking about. And she says, "Oh no, it was in my past life." And I said, "Well, how do you know what was in your past life? How do you prove that? Where's the fact and evidence behind that?" I'm a factual and evidence-based person. If I can't see it or hear it or see it, then I don't know. I don't get it. And some people just ramble on, and I had to leave my friend there. I said to her later, I started laughing, and I said, "Sorry about that, bestie, but I had to leave you there because I couldn't keep up with the BS. Sorry." Tiffany Senior, good evening. Having a work issue currently. Any advice coming through? Thank you. Oh, Tiffany, I only did a reading for you a few weeks ago, wasn't it? All right. What's the work issue, Spirit? I actually think that you should just go zip, just see what happens. They're showing me the truth will prevail. Truth will prevail. And this is just a little hiccup, a small hiccup. And this is going, did you move, or are you moving, or what's with the story of that? I actually feel like someone's trying to undercut you somehow with work. Undercut. I just heard undercutting. Or something's not right with whoever you're sending to a job or whatever it is. That person is trying to pull the carpet. It won't work. Don't worry about it. It's not going to work. Because the person that they're doing this to is going to see them as dishonest anyway, because they're undercutting you. And I don't see you as a bad boss either. I see you as a kind-hearted person. I'm also getting 17 around you, 8 in August too, Tiffany. And also number 3 or March. Did you also have issues around the head, like just pain? I don't know if it's my headset or my head, but did you also have issues with pain, like around your top part of your head? Or did you whack your head? Just writing this down. Did you hit your head really, really badly? I just see pain. I see like a little bump. Just be careful. It's like you've gotten up and the door of the kitchen or some kitchen doors open and you've gone crack and you've cracked your head. And it looks like a little bit of blood too. Okay, so just be careful, like 2 stitches or 1 to 2 stitches. Or has that happened already? I don't want to wish it on you either, so just be careful between now and Christmas. And I'll leave it there. Thank you. But we'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. Oh, that's so loud. I feel like I've accomplished the sneezing right now, Ellie. I think I passed it over to you, but I'm going to blow my nose. I hate it when you're sneezing and you've got to keep blowing your nose.
Around the world who share their inspiring life stories. The Mind Positivo podcast was featured in the top 25% of shared podcasts globally on Spotify, and we have listeners tuning in from over 53 countries. Make sure to check out the Mind Positivo podcast on YouTube or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Station sponsor.
Thanks for listening to Alive 90.5. If you enjoy the service Alive provides to the community, then why not become a member of the station today? Head across to our website, alive905.com.au, scroll down the page and click on the general volunteering link to download a membership application.
That's better. Oh, I can breathe better.
90.5.
Thanks. You're passing for a fresh approach.
Yeah, I passed it on to you because you passed it on to me.
We put people first, making the process smooth and stress-free. Whether it's selling your home,
I think I saw a ghost at my house this morning too. Was it? Yeah, this afternoon, tonight. I was talking to Michelle tonight and I saw something move on my lounge. I went, oh, here we go. I said, get out, in my head. I've been watching these funny things on Instagram where the cats, I don't know, people put cameras in their room when they sleep, and the cats go spastic in their room and they're jumping on their head while they're sleeping. Oh my God. You know what my cat did to me last night? I was trying to sleep and I didn't realize she was on me. She was sitting on my shoulder. I must have been dead to the world, and she's poking me in the face. Poking me in the face. Literally poking me in the face. You're going to get a cat. What are you going to get?
Whether you're a local business aiming to reach a wider audience or eager
Oh.
to stay informed, Hills.Sydney is your platform. Advertise with us and be part of a thriving digital community. Visit www.hills.sydney today. Hills.Sydney.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, love. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Ellie's keeping me on point here tonight. Just give me 3 seconds to get ready and get my headset on and get myself sorted. Gail Fry, she says, that reading was like a page out of my life. That was nuts. Which reading was that, Ellie? Do you know?
That was her reading.
Oh, okay. Does she have a validation there?
Nope.
Oh, come on, Gail. Get your act together, woman. So who else have we got here? Who else have we got here? She said the one about having the gift and since she was a little girl. Okay. I don't know. If she got a Gail, you got to give us a validation there, lovey, please. Okay, what else have we got here? Send your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're here every Monday night from 8 till 10, and we are going to have a break at Christmas time as well, guys. So between now and next week, Miss Ellie will be off on her cruise. She'll be in New Zealand, which is going to be amazing. She's going to send us some photos and tell us if she gets seasick or not and what the tricks are for seasickness. Thank God. Leslie Strudwick, she said, thank you, Leslie. We'll make sure I keep alert and keep positive. Merry Christmas. Thank you. You too, lovey. There you go. Actually, David and I drove through a really smoky area out that way earlier. There you go. That's why. Fair enough. Right, what else have we got here? I'm just going through the live here, trying to, me and Ellie's just kind of pulled ourselves together with our sneezes. Jody Resnick, thank you. Very nervous, but keeping positive. Have been eating lots of fresh veggies. Yes, 100%. The more alkaline your body, lovey, the better. And what else have we got here? Everyone's having a conversation. I've got to go through how do you do a parasite cleanse? Never heard of it. Oh, wow. No, you definitely got to do a parasite cleanse. 1,000,000,000% everybody should be doing that. 1,000,000%. Anybody suffering anything, there's so many different things that it causes trouble with. It's unbelievable. Just do a chat GPT and look that up. I've got my own protocol I've done, or I've given it to a few people, and it seems to have worked. But that's my protocol that I've used to help me with, I had cancer 19 years ago myself. So happy Monday, 4:52 a.m. from Orkinsay from Leona Sunday from Orkinsay. Thanks for joining us. Everyone's blessing you, Ellie, for sneezing. Oh, Angela Griffith, she said, it's absorbing 5 a.m. here in Ohio. Thanks for joining us. That's cool. Ohio, whereabouts is that in the States, Ellie? Do you know?
It's America.
America, yeah. Gail Fry, I do have a question. What does one mean by telling someone they have an old soul or your opinion? Old soul. Yeah, my daughter, she got told that, a psychic kept telling me that she's an old soul. So in other words, they say that people that are born, I think it is on the 11th, which my daughter has, that they're an old soul. So it's about, look at the numerology of your name, your life path and everything like that as well. But old souls is, for me, when you walk into a room or you might not feel this, but I'm a medium, so I do. But when you walk into a room and you can feel the energy in the room, or most of the time I can feel it before I even got there, and I think, oh, something's not right there. I really don't like that energy. I don't like what's going on there. And then all of a sudden it kind of dissipates when you get there, but your soul is telling you there's something not right. Or when you get that funny feeling around someone, it just doesn't feel right. You need to listen to that, because that's your soul trying to protect you, saying, well, no, I don't like what's going on here. I don't feel right. So we need to move away. And, and you get that bad energy vibe from people. People have just got to pay more attention to the way they feel, I think, as well. and it'll make a lot of sense. I'm just reading here. Past lives aren't meant to be left alone. You live in one life. That's the current one. Karen Riley. Yeah, true. Good point. What does other people think about past life? I always say you've got to have fact and evidence. How do you prove what was in your past life? It's like, and I know this is going to rock some feathers, but people like, Dolores Cannon sits there and on her little chair before she passed and used to say all this crazy stuff to people. People used to believe it. How do you prove it? Who's there to prove it? Is it a lady just sitting there telling a story? Come on. I'm no hero. I'm not a hero at this. I'm no expert at this, but I believe there's got to be fact and evidence to everything. It's pretty much how I operate. Hence not having any tarot cards and you guys doing validations for me. Hi, beautiful angels. Lovely to be here. I'd love to know what's around the corner for me, please. And thank you, Miss Lesley. It's been a full steam ahead year, but I'm still smiling and appreciative. Well done. So CCJC, what do we got for CCJC? Oh, Ellie, you did scare me that time. So I get the color black around you. So blackness. Oh, I just saw a big cockroach right behind you, Ellie. Blackness around you there, CC. I feel like, as you said, this year was very busy, very full steam ahead. But trust me, by February next year into March, it's definitely going to be a lot better for you. I'm getting the 555s around that time as well, pretty much like everybody else. I don't want to put my feet down now. I'm also getting 17 around you and 16. So 1 and 6 is 7 in the month of July. And I've also got 1 and 7 is 8 and the month of August. So I do feel like last year, July to August was a bit upside down for you. But I also feel that time was meant to be to learn the lessons. Learning lessons. So look forward to this year coming. So between February and March, different things are coming. A 555 for you as well, and the pockets. I can see the pockets emptying, but I can see the pockets getting filled up by May. So the cash is coming back in by May. Okay, but yeah, look forward to next year. As much as this year, you need to slow down as well. It's like, how can I do things faster? When you do something and you go, oh, wow, I should have done it that way because that was quicker. Well, you're not thinking about it first. So you need to think about it first, and then you can actually get it to be more efficient, because that's where your time is being taken because you're not efficient enough. So we need more efficiency. It's like you're cooking 2 or 3 meals in a big dish, other than cooking every night, because you're wasting time, So if you do 3 meals, you can actually have that time for that extra things that you need to do. That's pretty much how I operate. I never just cook 1 meal a night. I just don't want to waste my time. I just go, okay, I'm definitely going to be cooking for 3 or 4 days, and that's it for me. I love that everyone is using their manners. Thank you so much. Thanks, Glennis. Okay, what else have we got here? If you've got a question, post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And this is our 530, which one is it, Ellie? 531st or 531st show. 183 shows here on a live. No, 34, 534, is it?
184.
Oh, 184, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, 184. What did I write that?
You're a little bit ahead again.
Oh, God, what am I doing that for? What's today? Is it the 1st of December?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. So it's 184, is it?
Yes.
And 531.
Yes.
Right. This is because I can't see it there. I'm blonde as a bat. Yoga and breath work helps. Yes, true. Very true. Yoga is very good for people that need to calm the mind down. You got Pilates, you got, your reformer. Got a lot of different things that you can do that can help you with strength and etc. But to calm the mind down, yoga is very good for that. Even meditation. Some teachers, when they teach how to become a psychic or a medium, or how to enhance your gifts, because everybody's got it, they teach meditation. And I don't need meditation for me to activate spirit. It's literally instant. If I say to him, okay, what's on, what do we got? And he's on point, you know. I don't have to worry about that. We had spirit in the house. We had in Sunshine Coast, Queensland. It was number 43. We had a lot of activities in that house, and my twin daughters told me when they went to sleep, someone would call their name, Leslie. Oh, that would be so freaky. You got to get that out. Did she say that she's out of that house? We had spirit in the house where we had sunshine. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah. If anything like that happens, guys, you've got to get that spirit out of the house. And the way you do it is you just tell it to go. You don't acknowledge. You don't be polite. You just acknowledge it. Yes, I know you're here. You need to go now. You're not welcome here. You're not a pet. You're definitely not a pet. Did you see that Smarty Pants comment by John from Abandoned Haunted? What was it?
Sponsored by sponsored by Kleenex.
Well, actually, what is this brand? It's probably, I'm going to have to buy a box of tissues for the station because we pretty much used the whole thing up between last week and this week. Oh my gosh. Karen Riley says, I'm an old soul. Look, I'm going to sneeze again too. I can feel it brewing. I'm an old soul, and it's truly a learning about energy. That's true, Agot. 100%. What else? What does anybody else think about old souls? What do you think about the fact and evidence part that I talk about? Have you got anything to challenge me on? I'd love to have someone challenge me. What do you think, Ellie?
When my eyes zoned out.
Yeah, probably a good thing. Jessica Hudson, I believe in past lives. I remember some of mine and believe we carry karma, traumas, and phobias from every life we live. I believe so if you remember yours, how do you prove the fact? I want to know fact and evidence based stuff on past lives. That's what I want to know. I believe we live every single life there is, and it's so, and we experience every single lesson we need to learn. It's not what you believe. I want fact and evidence, like the school, she says. Fair enough. That's an opinion. I just want fact and evidence. Thank you for cooking for cooking tips. I will give it a go. I get tired of cooking. Yeah, 100%. I don't have time to cook agate every day. I just make sure that I use my time efficiently so that I can actually make sure that you got a validation. Oh, she's looking at me. So that I utilize my time efficiently. So we're okay. I've finally caught up to the live here. Shell Lee. Oh, hey, or guess what I'm drinking now and can't get enough of it? Coconut water. I was just about to say coconut water. 100%. I haven't had enough coconut water today, but I've got it in my bag over there. So I had a cup of tea, but I've got it in my bag to replenish myself after the show. And tomorrow I'll be driving down to Goulburn to meet for a coffee. Can you believe it?
That's where my mum's from.
Is that where she's gone?
Where she's from.
Oh, yeah. It's only 2 hours. It's not that far. I thought it was longer than that, but that's cool. So I've got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning and out the door by 6. Gosh, God help me for that one. So yes, send your questions into Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're here every Monday night. We will be breaking for Christmas though, and then we will return in the following year. But next week we should be here. John from Abandoned Haunted. What is he doing? Is he going to be coming in next week with Teresa? Angela Gribben said, "Oh, lovely. Please tell me how I'm gonna get through this phase of my life. My husband has took a turn for the worse with his Alzheimer's. I've had to take lighters, knives, and scissors away from him. Oh, geez, he's up wandering. I just don't know how to handle this. I'm pretty close to quitting. Does Spirit have any messages? I know they are watching. Thank you. Oh, lovey, that's terrible, Angela." So I can't even, I want to say so much on air, Angela, but I can't. I need you to send me a private message. If you can send me a private message to the main page Messenger, even if you put your phone number there, I can give you a call on the way home. But I need to talk to you about your husband. And it's not for anything to say that he's going to die or anything like that. So don't think too much into it. It's just a couple little medical things that I know that's helped people in the past, and I can share that with you. But I can't do it on air. Cassandra Beck, good evening. She says, hey, Lesley, how are you doing? It's great seeing you on your show tonight. Grand Rising. Don't know if you celebrate Thanksgiving or not, where you're from, but if you do, hope you had a good one. If you feel drawn, I would love a message if you have one for me. That is, thank you a lot. Thank you. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving here. We just do Christmas and Boxing Day. Cassandra. Just writing your name down. And both me and Ellie have been sneezing to death today. I think Ellie's got one extra one up on me. I had about 4 before. I've had about 50 today, but yeah. Cassandra Beck, what do we get? Okay, just quickly reading that again. So I'll get 17 around you, 8 in the month of August as well. I'm also hearing it's prime time for you. Prime time. And are you hungry by any chance? Because I just had my stomach growl.
I heard that.
Did you? Yeah. Ellie's got a headset on and she just heard my stomach growl, and I'm not hungry, but I think you're hungry, Cassandra. Can you eat so I can feel better? Because yeah. And I also I just said the 17. It's definitely the 17 number around you there, lovey. I don't know what that means. So either the 17, 8 or August. Significant birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. It's significant for you. And I'm also getting pain on the left side of the head as well. Do you get sinus as well? Do you have an allergy, or what's with the lips? Is all your lips really, really like not cut, but really dry, like dehydrated? I feel like I'm dehydrated. And has there been some tears as well? Tears? I hear tears of like joy, and I hear tears of joy and tears of fear. So a bit of a yin and a yang here. I'm also getting the changes around for you, and this is going to be June into July. So look forward to changes, okay? Not a very significant overall thing for July, but I also get just minor changes around June and into July. So look forward to that. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie? So CCJC, she said, holy dooly, the blackness around me is a bit disturbing. Please tell me how I get rid of this. Most of my life is spent in the sunshine, beach, and with my family in the country. I think I understand the blackness. Yeah, 100%. What I do, so let's go back a step. For me, with my spirit, and it sounds crazy, I don't have one eye in the middle of my head, but what I do is I tell my spirit to protect me 24/7, 365 days a year, and to also protect everything and everyone around me, so that I am 100, it's like a whole revolving boundary around me is protected. And that's his job. That's what you need to do for a start. In your property, you just acknowledge spirit, whatever it is. And I do see the shadows. Is there a room in your place that's actually darker than normal there, Cece? Because I get the room that's actually darker than normal, and I feel like spirit's in that room. It's like nobody wants to go in it. And this is how I see it. I see this as a theme most of the time. I'm just trying to find where I wrote your name down. Oh, here we are. CCJC. And I just see this as spirit, the darkness in the room, and it's colder as well. Definitely colder in that room. And is there mold or anything like that as well? Because it looks like to me either condensation from the window or a bit of mold on that window. When you pull the blind back, the curtain back, there's definitely mold on that window there. That's the spirit. Oh, geez. We need to get that spirit out of there. I don't like to scare people with this, and it sounds crazy, but this is how it works. And believe me, people, I never used to believe any of this before I started becoming a real professional psychic medium. And now I just go, well, yes, we need to get this thing out of the property. I feel like this room is just one room that is darker than normal. And you need to open up all the blinds in the property, open them up, get all that fresh air. Say out loud if you want to. If you don't want to scare everyone, you say it in your head. I acknowledge you being here, but you're not welcome. You need to go now. And just keep saying it in your head. You're not welcome. You need to go now. Get out. You need to go. You don't need to go and get I had someone say, they paid $500 for a phone reading for somebody to do a ghost, where they removed the ghost from a property. I said, you've got to be kidding me. That's just total ripoff. Don't do that. That's why I do this live and for free, so that people can see that us real mediums. I don't use any tarot cards. Look, this is my desk. That's it. My angel T-shirt, and I don't need anything like that. Don't need training wheels. My daughter was born on the 11th of June. She has deja vu moments often. She's been through so much. Gail Fry said, "Thank you." Yeah. Tips on cleaning our energy. I feel too much around and within. So agate. So what I do too, I don't need to do that all the time, because I kind of say to spirit, if I'm feeling very low, it's usually either the moon I'm feeling, the energy from the moon, or something's not right around me. And then I say to spirit, please, you've got to pull me out of this, or you've got to, do your job and protect me, or even ask, angels and things like that. If you want to test your angels, you just say to them, okay, show me a parking spot. I'm going to the shops tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock or whatever it is, and I need to get a parking spot right out the front. So please, can you organize that? And sure as ever, you will get a parking spot outside the front of the shops. I don't know how many times this has happened, and I've had people come back on the show here many times and say, you know how you said about this? I said, yes, I know it works. I know it does work. But cleaning your energy, if people can't picture themselves with a white light around themselves, like their aura or a white light around themselves, then they can actually, when they go in the shower, you face away from the shower. So the shower's behind you, and you let the water run over you. If you can close your eyes, let the water run over you and let the water run down the drain, and think of all the negative energy that it's taking away from you. And in that way, you can see that you'll feel a lot lighter when you come out of the shower. You'll also ask spirit, just ask your spirit. That's what these jobs are. People don't think about this. Everyone has a psychic or mediumship ability. They don't know how to use it. But when they hear me saying stuff like this, they kind of think about it and go, I wonder if I do. But I have that knowing feeling. If you've got the knowing feeling and you sense things, well, you're definitely on the paths, guys, to being similar to me. You just don't know how to use it properly yet. But ask spirit to protect you. Ask spirit to give you guidance. And you can do things like, for example, if I want to move to Tamworth, for example, I'd say to spirit, okay, give me three indications of if I should move to Tamworth, and you've got a week to do it. So, and then spirit will get on his little high horse and start, working something up in the universe with himself. So the universe is here, and you've got your spirit there, and they're trying to align. They're trying to meet together. And when they do that, he might show you might be driving down the street a couple of days later after you've set that, you've let it go, you put the intention there, you've let it go. And then you might be driving down the street one day and you see it on a truck and it's got Tamworth Transport. Well, that's your first answer to move. Then you might see on the news a few weeks, or a couple of days later, sorry, not a few weeks, but a couple of days later, and it says, Tamworth Musical Festival. And then you might see something in the newspaper, Tamworth, property has gone up. You know what I mean? So different things like that. You'll see the signs. You've just got to ask for it, and you've just got to ask for the right timing of everything as well. And trust me, your spirit and the universe will start to align together. It starts to align once you start feeling it. If you don't feel it, it's never going to align. There's another little trick too that I used to tell people before, and I've forgotten about it. I've remembered it now, is that when I bought my property, I pictured myself in my property cooking. I pictured myself sleeping in the bed. I pictured myself driving my car into the garage. I pretty much pictured myself buying the property. I grabbed all the photos when I found the property. I put it into a folder on my computer. I pretended that I had everything organized for this property, and I manifested this property, and I got it by $1,000. Well, my buyer's agent got it for me by $1,000. So I did pretty well to get that. But over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So there's a validation from Cassandra Beck. She said, I actually don't have dry lips at all, and I'm not hungry, and my daughter's been having a headache, and her head's been feeling funny. She's been kind of sick. And the number 17, that seems to be a lucky number for me, but my grandparents' anniversary is September 17th. I do have issues with my sinuses at times, but I think it may be my daughter because she's kind of stuck up, and I believe that's all I have.
Right, okay. Yes, we've got the sinuses there, yes. Okay. Cool bananas, thank you. So Tiffany Senior, did you get that one there as well, Miss Ellie? You don't get it? She said, thank you, Leslie. Certainly is an undercut. They took, there you go. They took a loss financially and now are trying to save their losses by sneaky undercutting. There you go. It's not how I operate, so it's upset me. I need to say no to the changes, so I can't stay quiet, but I can be tactful. Yes, 100%. Thank you for your advice, beautiful. That's what I said. I said the undercutting here. The undercutting, look, there it is right there. 100%, lovey. Yes. So important just to, you got to be tactful. You got to be strategic sometimes in business, I tell you. CCJC, did you get that one? No, we've done that one.
Yeah.
Yes, I've done that one for you. Okay, that's Cassandra Beck said, okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know. You're welcome. Lots of people don't realize that you can actually utilize your spirit and your spirit guide to guide you in anything, really. That's what they're there for. It's just that you don't utilize them properly. You don't know to utilize them properly. So, John from Abandoned or Haunted said, an old asylum hospital at Goulburn called Kenmore is a haunted site. See, that's, and yeah, is it? Have you been? Huh?
Good place.
You been there?
Half grew up in Goulburn.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I used to walk through it.
Wow.
Then it caught fire in 2021, and now it's harder to get through.
Oh, right. Wow. I wonder why it caught fire. Did someone?
It was vandalism.
I was just going to say, did someone light it? Yeah. Wow, there you go. Okay, thank you to Angela Griffith. I'm going to sneeze again. Oh, dear. We'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
90.5.
Oh, I'm sick of this sneezing. Oh, God.
Is a family-owned and operated free community magazine. 10,000 copies are printed every fortnight. To 75 different
It's like a tag team,
across the
Ellie.
Hills and Hawkesbury
Honestly.
areas. If you're unable to pick up a printed copy, there is free online access at hillstohawkesbury.com.
I've got to try and hold it in. I don't want to frighten everybody like
The
you frighten
social
me.
media sites. The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is to inform, involve, and inspire, which is why partnering with Alive 90.5 makes perfect sense.
Oh, my God. You did that on purpose.
Photography is about telling a story and capturing those real moments. We offer a personalised, unique.
I feel like I'm bloody half asleep here. Look, I'm drugged up because my eyes are so. This what? No, I'll be right.
Next event, station sponsor.
Welcome to SunPlus, where finance is made easy for you.
You just reminded me of something too.
Dedicated and passionate about helping homeowners, aspiring investors, and first home buyers on their ventures. With vast experience and a commitment to service, we ensure a stress-free process so you don't feel nervous. Don't delay your financial decisions and visit our website.
That's for me.
SunPlus is here to assist in every way. Your journey to financial clarity starts with SunPlus, station sponsor.
Dive into the latest news with Oz Arab Media, your premier destination for the latest events, captivating stories, and rich insights from the Arab world and Australia. Stay informed, inspired, and connected. Download the app or tune in to our platforms today. Oz Arab Media, bridging cultures, connecting communities.
Hey Gary, what time you call this? Yeah, traffic's really bad.
It's brewing.
Oh, there's Steve.
What's wrong with us tonight, Ellie? Oh, thank you. I got 10 seconds more than last time.
Are you okay, mate? Looking out for one another is something we all need to do. So if a mate's struggling, ask, are you okay?
Did you see that one from
Listen,
Cassandra Beck? Did we do that one, the
and check in
validation?
again soon.
Okay.
Those 4 steps could change their life. Find out more at areyouok.org.au.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're in our last half hour, so come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and post your question up there. Don't give me anything else other than the question. I love to make my spirit work hard. Did you get that validation, Ellie, from Cassandra Beck? Oh, we done it. Okay, cool. Cool bananas. And Ellie just had a huge sneeze for all the listeners. You're lucky you didn't hear that one. That was a really big one. John's having a conversation there with I don't know who. Leslie, hope you're well with you. Hope you're well. May I please have a general reading? Thanks in advance. Jazz E. Lee. What do we get for Jazz? So I get 13 around you and I get 12. So definitely 3 in March and 4 in April. So are you planning on doing something around travel? I just heard travel. And the anxiety has been high for you as well. I feel like this has gotten to you lately. Is there been like the money issues, money going out, the money, the dollar signs? I'm seeing the dollar signs are definitely coming in, and I feel like this is going to be around April time, coming back. I'm also getting the pain in my left hip as well. So hip pain. And do you also have allergies or itchy face or something? Does something like touch your skin and you're getting itchy forehead? I'm also getting 12. Yes, I did say the 12. So 12 or December. So you got 3 for March or the December as well. I know that's Christmas time. I know that's general. But I do get the anxiety for you, and I feel like this time is really tough for you right now. Okay, I do feel someone that's had issues with this around the throat. Yeah, I can't say that on air though. I'm also getting number 19 around you as well, and a 9 is 10 in the month of October, and I feel like this is birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. I'm also feeling sick in the stomach. So someone around you or yourself has been sick in the stomach, and it's pretty much where the rib cage is, just between the rib cage. Yeah. But I'll leave that. I'll leave that there. But I do feel like you're going to be traveling. If you're undecisive about travel, I do believe this is going to be between March and April, or you're going to be like a 3 days, 4 days. If this is not a longer trip, I'll be surprised. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Send your questions over to the main page, guys. We're here every Monday night from 8 till 10. And what else have we got here? Darlena George, good evening. True, it's so overwhelming, I scare myself. What was that for, Ellie? Do you remember? Okay. We've got Lisa T here. We've got Jasleen Narula. Hey there, anything in love and care for me, please, and thank you. Okay, let's go. I haven't seen this name on here before. Jasleen. Have I?
Yeah.
It sounds Narula sounds like an original, like an aboriginal. I call them originals. An original's name, like an old ancient name. Have you ever looked at the history of the name? I feel like it goes back centuries and centuries, this name. It's really, and like medieval times. I know that sounds crazy, but have you ever looked at that, Jasleen? And they're also showing me Indian or Indians, like the Indian kind of culture. I'm also getting 11 around you in November. I do feel like last month was birthdays, anniversaries, memorials was significant for you as well. Is there some issues around the property or around the family life at the moment? family life, environment. They're also showing me a property as well. Was there some people that have just split? Because I see one property on this side, one property on the other side. They're also giving me pain in the stomach as well. I don't know if the last person was you, but I feel like I'm unwell. Might have been the last person's reading. I was picking up on you or someone around you. I feel like this is a female. I'm also getting a male around you as well, and I feel like this is a grandfather figure. And they're showing me like the old time watch, like the watch where they used to flick the watch open and flick it open, the old time watch. And they're saying to me, it's been preserved in time. Preserve whatever it is that's around you, preserved in time. Time watch. They're showing me an old vehicle, like an old car in an abandoned, car in an abandoned property. I don't understand that. Abandoned property or car. When you see, I always watch on Facebook and stuff like that, where they've got abandoned properties around the world, like these old castles. They're just amazing, and they've been neglected. They've got all the old, just beautiful properties, and some of them have got 1,000 bedrooms. It's insane. And this was what it reminds me of. So when people go in there, these people look at all these abandoned properties and they find cars, but I feel like there's a car that's got all dirt on it and everything like that. It's been abandoned, dirt or something. It's just been left there. What does that mean to you? I mean, it probably doesn't mean anything, but I just have to say what I get. I don't know what that means. A car burial, I just heard. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Sometimes I say things and it doesn't make one bit of sense to me, but when I say it for the other person, it means a lot to them. So, did John from Abandoned and Haunted say anything about next week?
Nope.
Not yet. John from Abandoned and Haunted. Ask Teresa if you guys can come on next week. Okay. Fire breathing through the nose helps open the nose. Fire breathing through the nose. Oh, I don't know about that. I tell you, if I smell the smoke of a wood fire, it just sets off all my sinuses. Are you like that too, Ellie? With wood fires?
I'm asthmatic.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Any other validations there?
No.
So past lives can come in bits and pieces of a past life, happens the same way. The signs are there. Manifestation comes with wisdom, laughing out loud. At you, now you got me sneezing. Fair enough there, Angela. I still want the fact and evidence. I've been drinking that coconut water. Really love it, especially as it has no sugar. Yes, Darlena George. Yes, somebody said to me, oh, the coconut water is full of sugar. I go, oh, I don't think so. It's natural. There's no way. Biv Gills, hi Leslie. Am I wasting my time reaching out to the kids' dad, asking him if he would like to see them over the Christmas holidays? I don't think so. It just shows you're a better person. 100%. It's not the kid's fault, remember? Just it doesn't matter what he replies, just have, something there. You've given him the opportunity. There's no reason for him to be, no reason for him to not see his children. It's not between the kids and you and him. It's between you and him. So yes, you're a better person if you do that. Oh, I'm going to sneeze again. Oh, jeez. We're still, both Ellie and I are struggling with sneezing tonight. Lots of dust in here. I don't know if it's just in here or it's just us. But send your questions in again. If I've missed it, I'm sorry. The feed goes a bit fast for me sometimes. And when I'm in flight with spirit, sometimes I don't get pulled to that question. St. John's Orphanage is another haunted location in Goulburn. Okay, so I'm going to be going to Goulburn by myself tomorrow morning, and I'll be flying in there, having a cup of coffee, and then I'm flying back out of there. Because I'm not staying there with all those ghosts, okay, John, just so you know. And Ellie. Oh dear, what?
I didn't do nothing. I was just hyping up the fact that I've been there.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
It is haunted though.
Oh, there you go. Oh dear. But we'll be only here for a couple of more minutes. So if you've got a question, quickly post it up. We've got to get out of here in a few more minutes because we've got the other gentleman. What's the other show called, Ellie? Do you remember?
The Vibe and Lounge.
The Vibe and Lounge. He'll be on air from 10 o'clock tonight. Okay, what's this one here? What do we got here? Teresa Lau. Hi, Lizzie. May I get a reading? Didn't I do her? Did I do her?
I think you may have answered her question.
Yeah. Could you read the energy around a friend? Yeah, I think I did. Didn't? Oh no, I didn't. I didn't do that. She said, could you read the energy around a friend whose name starts with M? My partner is starting to see her in a negative light, and I want to know what you think of her and if there are warnings I should know in my friend. Oh, look, sometimes, you know, I think you just need to play it by ear. That's what I'm hearing. You need to sit on the fence. The partners can say this too because I don't want you to have any friends. I just discovered that with in a conversation today with some beautiful people, and they were telling me, you know, about a certain male, and then he just absolutely destroyed his wife because he doesn't want to have any friends, so he's rude to everybody. You know, that's just pure narcissism. So be careful of that, Teresa. That's what might be happening. I don't know for sure, but you need to sit on the fence. I'm just seeing the fence. You're sitting on the fence. So sit on the fence until you make up your mind. You make up your mind. Not anybody tell you anything different. It's all about you, lovey. It's your friend. Yeah, we've answered that question for Viv Gills as well. So Lisa Tier, she says, I'm working on my spiritual growth. If you have any advice on my path. Yes, keep going, lovey. Don't stop. Everybody needs somebody to help somebody. Okay, we just need to make sure that we're okay before we start. You know, you have people that suffer with anxiety, depression, they have mental health issues, and yet they're trying to advise people. They think they're an instant psychic medium overnight, and they try to advise people about their life and how to get on with life and, you know, spiritually and all this stuff, and yet they can't even sort themselves out. If you're okay and you're stable in the mind, then you can do anything to help everybody else. And we need more people that are genuine, and that we need more people that are actually real with their psychic and mediumship abilities, not any of these fakes out there that you know, they say, oh, you've got to pay me $1 million before you get a reading. That's why I went live, because I got tired of all the fakes out there. And, you know, it just gives us a bad name. I mean, I put my neck on the line every time I do these, guys. I don't have to do this. I do this because I have a gift and I want to share it with you. Had a big fire there, is mostly ruined now, unfortunately, John. That's from that Goulburn place. Okay.
He said.
What did he say?
He said you'll find lots of ghost friends in Goulburn.
I might have to take John and what are you doing tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. tomorrow, John and Teresa? I might pass through your place and pick you up and you can come with me. Yes, thank you. I just saw his response there. Jessie Koo, she said, please may I know if I will get a temp job in my current employer. Yeah, a term job in my current employer. Yes, I do feel like my temporary contract is being cut short. I am worried. Will I get it? Look, I think they're going to do this just before Christmas, but I think that also this is a stepping stone for something better. I actually saw them like completely severing it, like the whole tie. I actually feel like you're going to get something better, more money as well. So look forward to that. Jessie Chavez, I'm just wondering what work looks like for me in the next few months, and also will me and my wife get through these struggles? Yes, you will, love, and will our relationship get stronger? I mentioned this earlier. I said that the communication needs to be there, and it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy over Christmas, but everyone needs to knit together. Like, this is the times of testing times and the lessons learned and knitting everything together. If people can get through these hard times in life, it's not like, our grandparents, my grandparents were together something like, oh God, what were 70 or 65 years or something like that. How many people stay together now because of hard times? They went through thick and thin, my grandparents. They had 3 children and they went through thick and thin, same as my Italian grandparents. They were just here from Italy and knew nobody. They had 6 sons, my dad. So, it's time for the test of time is here now for everybody to step up and start to be what they need to be. So, and you're saying here, will me and my wife get through the struggles together? We need to have communication. We need to have love and support. 100%. That's why we took the vows. We need to have respect for each other. We need to know that we're both trying as hard as we can to get ahead. We just need a little bit of little bit of help and something to get further ahead. But things are going to change, and I do see it changing for good for February, Lovey. And I know that's a bit far away, but hold the fort. Okay, we need to hold the fort, and I'll leave that there. Any other validations, Miss Ellie?
Not the most.
Okay, before I have another sneeze, but we're going to go. We'll see you next week. Well, Miss Ellie, say good evening to everybody, Miss Ellie, because you won't be here till next year.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy. Bye. And we'll be back, I'll be back on Monday night from 8 to 10. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM, and have a beautiful week, everyone. Bye. Oh, my God, his nose of mine.